Well, once again, singing.
Time for your health, right?
Time for the health. Oh, we're so excited to have you here today because apparently there's something you want to tell us later on in the show about food. The
Absolutely.
food we eat.
So what do you recommend for me specifically so I can live healthy?
Well, I'll have that for you later. But first, let's look at what happened recently in Ethiopia. African members of parliament with disabilities met in Addis Ababa last week for a two-day conference to press for ratification of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. The MPs were encouraged to use the convention as a basis for passing laws that protect the rights of disabled people. Only 10 African countries have signed and ratified the convention so far. 2009 marks the end of the UN African Decade for Persons with Disabilities, an initiative aimed to improve the quality of lives of Africa's 60 million disabled people. A nationwide child health campaign has been launched in Somalia. Children in the war-torn country are receiving life-saving vaccines and health services. The campaign is being run by UNICEF, the World Health Organization, and other NGOs. Every child under 5 is to be immunized against measles, polio, diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus. They also receive vitamin A and deworming tablets. Women of childbearing age are being immunized to prevent neonatal tetanus. Child disease prevention is crucial in the rural Somalia, where access to health services is extremely limited. And a shipment of vaccines to prevent pneumonia arrived in Rwanda recently. The vaccines help protect infants and young children from pneumococcal disease, the leading preventable cause of death in children under the age of 5 worldwide. And for years, nutrition experts have studied and debated the potential health benefits of a variety of foods. As Casey Taylor reports, there are 5 foods with benefits that may surprise you.
You eat and eat and eat. So why not stock up on foods that offer real health benefits? First up, Asian chefs use red yeast rice in their cuisines. Now a new study of 5,000 heart attack survivors found a purified version of the extract may cut the risk of a second fatal heart attack by nearly half.
The usual, under the best of circumstances, is to have a 20 to 30%, maybe a 1/3 reduction in events.
They've gotten a bad rap, but eggs can protect your eyes.
Eggs are not the bad food that we once thought they were.
The yolks contain antioxidants that may reduce the risk of macular degeneration and cataracts. That cup of joe keeps you awake, but a new study found people who drink coffee on a regular basis are also up to 80% less likely to develop Parkinson's disease. How about honey to help your child's cough?
What we found was that the children that took the buckwheat honey had the greatest improvement over the previous night than the other 2 groups.
Kids had better results with a spoonful of the dark honey than with over-the-counter meds or nothing at all. But honey should not be given to children who are under 1 year. A recent study shows chocolate milk is more effective than sports drinks in helping endurance athletes recover.
It's got more, 7 times more potassium than Gatorade, and it's got just the same amount of milligrams of sodium as Gatorade, and they're the 2 key electrolytes that people are always concerned with.
5 foods with surprising benefits. This is Casey Taylor reporting.
Well, how about that?
Surprising.
Which one of these do you eat? Eggs?
Well, I eat eggs.
Yeah, take some eggs.
I know you drink a lot of coffee.
of
That's
coffee.
something that I
So there are
always tell you
benefits
to
to coffee.
reduce on. So,
I use
hey, you have a
honey.
reason now to continue, right?
At least I take honey regularly
Honey,
because I don't
honey's
take sugar.
good. Honey's
Yeah.
good. So you guys are doing the right
I'm
thing.
doing the right thing.
But you know how important it is also to supplement a lot of the foods that we eat with, say, vitamins in addition.
Well, experts say it's something very important, especially when you reach a certain age, like 35 and up. They believe that you have to start taking on supplements, especially if your diet is not completely full with vegetables and fruits and things like that. If you keep eating plantain over and over again, you have to.
Right, where there's some very crucial health tips from our health correspondent, Linord Moudou. Please join us again on Thursday. She'll be right here.
Well, and for more information on these stories, go to voanews.com/TV to Africa.